G'day everyone, welcome back to ECITV. We're here today to talk about the Olympics. It's the second show about the Olympics.
I remember we had the hubs, remember? We had the green and gold profile mini hubs.
Yeah, we did that as a social thing. Ryan whacked together some
No.
elite hubs.
He's saying when you did the last Olympics episode, you had
Green and
green
gold.
gold minis on the bench.
Yep,
Yeah, right.
yep, at the old place. Yep,
Good memory for an old boy.
Better memory than
100%.
me.
Yeah. Especially when it comes to profile stuff.
I guess we'll start talking about the track, and it's interesting. It's the first time the Olympics have run on an established track. So I think Shaun was saying the other day that the French riders will have it built into their DNA by now because it's been there for a while. Mm-hmm. What are your thoughts on the track, Ryan?
I don't really have much thoughts on it. Only because whatever clips I've seen of pro riders riding at the moment is like just above and beyond any sort of skill level I can even imagine. So it just looks gnarly, and they make it look so easy, which you know it's not.
It does seem a lot more skilled oriented.
It's French. The track is French. It's that
technical.
super techy,
Yeah.
flowy sort of stuff, and lots of different options. And it looked like that third straight looks really deep.
Yeah.
You know, and they're jumping on and jumping off, and it's there's very small margin for mistakes too, I think.
What do you think's the place that's going to win and lose races? Do you think it's out of the gate? Do you think corners are going to make a big difference?
It's always the gate, isn't it?
Well, I don't know. I mean, you see people like Kai White and, I mean, Michael Bice isn't at the Olympics, but making their way through the field.
Yeah. Isaac's the same. Isaac usually bulldogs
Yeah,
his way
true.
through.
Yeah.
I'm a bit concerned about the corners. The corners look
Flattish.
and the way you come out of gate, and obviously that big turn, the right, like they're going to be jumping into the corner, and you can sort of see already, even watching some practice stuff, they're all getting pushed up really high because I mean the men's pro straight is on the inside, so they're all going to generally come in low and then all push up high, so it's going to turn into a bit of a traffic jam, I reckon.
So you reckon it's going to be similar to what we saw at Sleeman?
Yep. And I think also, and you're watching a lot of the guys, the speed now in BMX is crazy. Like the riders, like at Sleeman, I was watching it live like you were, and the speed was crazy. And like, you know, pick up manualing that first jump at Sleeman, you know, and then I saw Kai White pick up manual and he over manualed, stopped pedaling, but he kept manual, and then he pedal manual over the roller. And that was a mistake, but he still made it look sexy as. And I'm like, that's just... But that second straight, you can see a lot of them like flat bottoming it and over jumping it. Sort of like trails. It's like this.
So the racing is actually late at night in France, which I think it's around 10, 11 o'clock at night.
Really?
So
Their time?
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's why it's at 4 a.m. here. I think it starts at 8 and goes through to pretty late.
That's
crazy, man.
So can you imagine having to sort of switch up your schedule a little bit?
And your body too, because your body's that cardiac rhythm or whatever rhythm, your body's getting ready to go to bed, not
Yeah.
be
Fire up at your best.
Yeah, that's...
So I think they can only really do that because it's undercover. You know, it's going to get a lot colder. It's going to get a lot darker, but they've already got, you know, fairly decent lights for undercover.
Yeah.
And it's the first time I think we've had, it's the first time the Olympics have been undercover for BMX racing. And in the past, I think it was the first Olympics, they had to delay the racing because of wind. So we're going to be less affected by the weather.
Yep.
I did hear there's been a bit of rain over there already.
Well, Maris said he was affected at Rio by the wind.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he said the first straight there was like a headwind and he couldn't get over the first double properly or something, and he goes, he basically said, that's it, I'm cooked. You know, I'm not going to be able to get through
It's a big unit too. It's not like he'd have trouble carving through the wind.
Try brick wall, you know.
When was the last time they had a World Cup at this venue?
It wasn't that long ago. I'd have to look, but I reckon it was only about 2 or 3 years ago. It was when...
Was it when Anthony Dean was still racing?
No, I don't think so.
Because I remember the last time I saw it was Dean, because he came off on the third straight.
I do remember him crashing though. But they've had a few
Since
World Cups there.
Yeah, okay.
Because I think Kinman won. He won around there.
I couldn't remember, but it's a pretty safe bet to say that.
Yeah. Be hard from lane 8 from there though, because of the way it just tracks across that track. It's going to be. They're all going to be going for that squeeze, 100%. A bit like Tulsa, you know, sort of that same thing. But you can actually literally see the track in France go that way. You can really see they're coming out of the gate and they're already tracking straight across. So there's going to be a lot of, and the way they're jumping that step up is so low. Like they're even like. And then they're lifting up on the lander, they're going so low. Yeah. It's crazy.
All right, so we're going to do predictions, Shaun. You're going to pick.
Already?
Yeah.
Wow. Pick what?
You're going to pick a winner for men and women.
Oh, okay.
And then just tell us who your favourite rider is, not necessarily who you think's going to win, but your favourite rider to watch.
Well, look, you'd be foolish to bet against the French.
Although,
I think we
were talking the other day, and that no Frenchman has ever medalled at the Olympics.
No, and I mean Joris, this is his 4th, so yeah, you think maybe Joris. I mean, he's looking amazing, and even after the crash at Sleeman I couldn't believe he's up on the podium with a busted collarbone.
Yeah.
So I think, look, I'm not going to say Joris for first, but there's a good possibility.
That's very non-committal of you, Shaun.
All right, okay.
Come on. So, just put it out there.
I would love.
You don't have to be right.
I would love to see Kai White get the gold medal.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of Kai, and I would say Joris second, and Cam Larson for third.
Ooh.
You're going all 3 positions.
Well, that's what I was told to do.
No, I said winner.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said...
And then tell us your favourite.
You just spread the love.
I did. Okay.
That's all right.
That's called not listening to instructions.
Very specific. But anyway, women?
For a winner? Okay, I'll do it properly this time.
You can do top 3 if you want.
No, I'll do it properly this time. All right. I got a funny feeling in my waters. Elise Post.
Ooh.
Like, after seeing her ride at the Worlds... She's hungry.
That'd be a real fairy tale ending, wouldn't it, to the whole
I remember
Elise thing.
I remember seeing her when she crashed in the semi at Tokyo, and I remember her looking at the gate, going, "That was it. That was her chance done. There's no last chance qualifier or anything like that." And you could see the pain, and I mean, she gave it everything, and I think she's used that as fuel in these last couple of years to really go, this time I'm not going to mess up. I'm going to be so strong, so fast, so focused. I mean, Sam's her hubby, man. Like, just plug into that. Like, he's so smart, mentally strong.
Yeah.
And so is she. So I think that she'd be hard to beat.
It must have been difficult for you to say that, because I know how much of a Mariana fan you are.
She still hasn't realised that she's my wife. She hasn't realised, but I mean, I'm sure. But yeah, Mariana, you can never count her out. I mean, 2 gold medals and a silver. I mean, come on, that's got to. What about you guys? Come on.
Oh, you just finished. Or have you?
I'm not.
Second
finished.
and third?
No, I'm going to follow instructions this time.
Why start now?
Why
Second and third.
now?
Come on, you may as well finish it off.
Look, Saya, come on, Saya. Second for sure. Maybe even take number 1, but
no, non-committal thing again.
Non-committal. Yeah, come on. You know me. I'm playing the nice guy. I'm playing the nice guy for a change.
Everyone's a winner.
Yeah, everybody's a winner.
Hand the medals out.
Yeah, just participation medals. I would like to think, I'd say for sure second. And third, well, I'm going to go out on a limb, big limb. Zoe Classens.
That's not a big limb.
But he's like, what? No, it's all good. It's all good. Just, like she's the BP, the quiet achiever sort of thing. Sort of. So, yeah, all right.
Give it to us, Ryan.
Yeah, that's easy. Joris has taken it. He's just on that. He's just one of those machines. Like, you saw him bounce back from Sleeman's, go to the Worlds, and no.
That move in the first corner against Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, there was no space. Literally, there was no space.
Yeah. He's just a different animal. And I think he makes the older guys feel good. Even though he's still what? Well, I say he's
33, I
he's
think.
15 years younger than me, but
Is
he's
he?
20-something years up younger than you guys. I'd love to see Cam Larson on the podium.
Yeah, 100%. Yep.
And that's about it. I mean, Isaac, like, you can never rule him out. Same thing. He's just one of those guys that just keeps coming back hungrier and more vicious. But just straight up, it's going to be a Joris on the top, and the female, I reckon it's going to be Saya.
Cool.
As much as I've got other favourites, I think it's going to be Saya. I think she's got her shit together, to be blunt.
Yeah, cool. Even after what happened at the Worlds?
Well, that can happen anywhere.
Oh, 100%. I'm just saying, you know, like, I think it was her brain and her body weren't in sync.
Yeah.
You know, her brain knew what she had to do, but her body just, for whatever reason, wasn't playing ball.
Yeah,
Whether it was stress, anxiety, who knows?
Well, see, I thought, when I saw her sort of back off at the Worlds, I thought maybe she's got Olympics in the mind. I'm like, don't bin it because you got a bigger show coming up.
Yeah,
so
possibly.
I don't know. But I don't think racers think like that, do they?
I don't know. Especially, you know, with so many injuries and so much sort of uncertainty in BMX, wouldn't you just treat every race like it's your last and just
I think so.
Send
foot
it.
to the floor and
Because
I
if you
don't know.
keep riding with a bit of like, I'll just save like 10% or something, you probably get yourself into more trouble than not because you know you're training all the time to think and ride a certain way, and then if you change that mindset, especially at a big race, then you're changing the way your brain works. So maybe
the World Championships and the Olympics seem to make riders. If you're a world champion, you get a lot more respect.
Yeah.
I mean, there's guys out there like Kai White hasn't won an elite world championship. He's got a lot of respect. But then, you know, when you're talking about events like this, it's the guys that have been world champions that pop into your head, like a Joris today, multiple time world champion, Sylvain Andre, you know, Nick Kimmin, obviously he's not able to make it because he's injured, but those are the guys you start to think of first. And you have to really consider the other guys that are further down the track, like an Isaac Kennedy.
Yeah. The underdogs.
Well, I mean, he hasn't won a world championship yet, so, I mean, has he proven himself? And, I mean, quite clearly, he won the World Cup Series this year and got that win up at Sleeman in front of a home crowd. And, so, yeah, it's just kind of hard to count those guys out because, I mean, we've seen a lot of winners at the last World Cup. It wasn't just one guy dominating, really, was it?
No. And that's the thing, there's always someone hungrier. Like, we can talk about the guys that are consistent and have been at the top multiple times, but there's always someone hungrier. You know, that's probably willing to push past that limit a little bit. So
I'm surprised we didn't hear about Bethany Shriver since you're such a fan. You didn't tell us.
I didn't want to put her as a favourite in case Lauren Reynolds was listening.
I'm sure Lauren is in the village right now.
Yeah, she's tuning in and she's going, what?
Hope these guys drop an episode before I race.
That's it. Block this guy on Insta.
Block this guy on Insta.
So, what about you?
Well, it is a very difficult question, and I probably had more time to think about it than you guys, but I really can't come up with an answer. I think BMX is the winner with all these.
Oh, you're that guy. Here we go.
And you thought I was bad.
No, I'm
I can't go to the bookies with put it on BMX.
I'm gonna go against the odds. I'm gonna say Sylvain Andre for the win, and I'm also going to say Lauren is gonna come out with a big win.
Oh wow!
Just to be.
Hang on, which Lauren? Reynolds or Smolders?
Reynolds.
Oh God, I'd love to hear that, Shano.
Just to keep you in the good books.
Yeah. Oh, you're always in my good books, man. No, I love that. I mean, we've talked before. I love watching Lauren race, like so consistent and.
She makes it look so effortless too.
Oh, that's what's amazing.
She never panics.
And yeah, she doesn't stress like Ryan and I were saying about at Tulsa. Her gates weren't 100%. You know, coming out a bit crooked and all that. No offense if Lauren's watching. But then she would just patiently wait and then, you know, just pick people off, boom, make it to the next round.
Yeah.
And so calm too, like just, and I'm like that, not everybody has that. You know, they panic and they make stupid mistakes and...
Yeah. She always seems to be in the best or the worst position sometimes. Like you can watch World Cups, like Papendale last year, you know, she just happened to have people fall in front of her and just stop.
Yeah,
you know?
that was... that was unfortunate for her. But I think it's funny these games. There's a lot of first-time Olympians, and then there's the older guard, either 2 or 4. There's a lot of the...
You've got a list there. Who are some of the first-timers you were talking about?
Cam Wood's a first-timer. Cam Larson. Isaac is a first-timer.
Delaney Vaughan's first-timer as well?
Who?
Delaney Vaughan?
Yes, first time. Who else have we got here?
Well, Isaac Kennedy's a first-timer.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I just did. I did say that.
I wasn't
yes,
listening.
Okay, fine. Fine, that's okay. Okay, and we've got a rider from
Rico Behrman's a first-timer.
Yeah, Molly Simpson's first time.
Is she? No, I don't think she is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is she
Yes, it says
If
it on.
Dozer says it,
It says it on the screen.
Oh, that's right. It was Drew Mickelson that was in there last time.
Yes, and we've got a rider from Aruba.
Aruba.
Down in the Caribbean, man.
Who's that?
Shana Howe.
A chick.
Yes.
Keep it on. I thought they had to qualify.
Computer says yes.
there's heaps of newbies.
Yeah, there's heaps. Like, Leah
Walker.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's the brother and sister of the Gomez
Yeah.
from Belgium.
Iko and
Ruben. Ruben. Hello, I'm Ruben.
Jesus, so many good people. It's just going to be good racing.
Yeah, so we were sitting here digressing about, but then there's these people that
they're
are...
the guys that haven't proven themselves, that
Exactly.
have every chance of getting up there amongst it all.
And we can't count out Carlos.
Ramirez.
Yeah, you cannot count him out, man. The little magician.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he's always in the hunt, isn't he? You know, like especially the way he corners. Like it's unbelievable. I mean, it is like the list, 24 of each, and you're just like, how do you pick medals out of that? Because they all deserve to be there.
Yeah.
And I mean, we all know that there's people that didn't make the games. You know, way countries qualified, and then this game seems to be there's a lot of countries that are sending more women than men.
That's just because more women are qualified.
Yeah, and I think that's what I'm saying too. My point is that it seems that women's BMX racing has really accelerated and really the level has gone through the roof, and it's just like the girls are just putting on such a good show. You know, I love watching, because the girls love the argy-bargy. Like, they love giving each other elbows.
Just
and like,
you out of the way, mate.
Thanks, man.
That's cool. That's cool.
But you know what I'm saying? Like they give it 110%. And they don't care if they take each other out two pedals out of the gate.
Yeah.
You know?
This is a really good list, man. Like, so Mariana's and Elise and Lauren, this is all their fourth.
And Laura Smolders. Yeah. So that's why I brought up the list, because, it just shows you all the different rounds of experience and stuff like that. And even the guy, Joris is 4 and, Romaine's 2. So there's a lot of experience, but there's only really one guy that's done 4. Yeah. But there's so many women that have done 4 still.
Yeah.
So that's testament also.
Yeah. But that's sort of previous history of depth of the talent in the females.
Yeah.
As we're now, just last 2 years, something like so many people come through, like Molly Simpson, you wouldn't be surprised if she ended up on the podium at some stage, you know what I mean?
100%. And it beds well for, obviously if BMX continues in the Olympics, we've got a lot of talent to draw on. What do you...
Nothing. I've been working with Jenko too long.
You can't work with Jenko too long.
No, that's too long.
Apparently they do.
Oh, things change. It changes.
We just need like a little group.
Love nest.
A little love nest. Like, little love toolbox meeting so you can all sit there and talk about your feelings on a Friday and eat scones.
Feelings, yeah.
But I'm looking forward to it. The track's super techy, so it's going to catch a few people out or
carnage.
So for us in Australia, it's a bit of a hectic time to be watching the qualifying on Friday our time at 4 a.m.
4 a.m. Yeah.
The quarterfinals start, and then there's 3 rounds of quarterfinals we worked out, which are full gates of 8.
Yeah.
Then the last chance qualifiers, our time is 6:05 a.m. So they'll eliminate 4 riders. Is it 4? Yeah, it's 4.
It's 4.
So then they have 8-man semis.
You went to uni. You're supposed to be good with numbers.
Yeah. So on Saturday morning, again at 4 a.m, we've got the semi-finals. And then at 5:35 a.m. Saturday morning is the finals. So it's going to be a pretty hectic few days for those of us that like to watch it live.
I remember watching the Tokyo Olympics on my phone at work. Like I got the 7 Plus app or whatever it was, and I'm sitting there. It's okay, cool. I'm watching it, and yeah, it was hard because I really wanted to watch it on, but all it was on my phone. And then I'm like, nah, I'll just wait till I get home.
But then you got to avoid all social media.
All social media.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I didn't work with any BMXs. It'd be hard here, that's for sure. But yeah, so there is an app. I think is it 9 Now or something. That's they're the ones that are going to stream it.
Yeah, but I think Stan also streaming it.
I'm sure everybody out there in TV land has got it all worked out and how they're going to do it.
I had a quick look yesterday. I was watching a bit of handball and some of the other lesser known sports.
Handball.
That's what happens when it rains up in the mountains.
I want to watch myself some handball.
It was like soccer with
hands,
without using your feet. Yeah.
Handball.
Or like water polo without the water.
Handball. Wow.
That's an Olympic sport.
Yeah.
They play that in jail, don't they? Handball.
Do you watch any of the other cycling disciplines? Do you watch the
so
freestyle,
much.
or do you watch any of the flatland stuff?
I did watch the freestyle last time. I went, it's flatland in this time. Man.
Yeah. Well,
Well, it must
was
be
it at Glasgow? Oh no, so I'm thinking world champs.
Hello. Yeah, no. Flatland should be in.
No,
Yeah.
it's just street and race.
Flatland should be in.
Oh well.
Oh,
I
well.
won't stay and wait for that then.
But the park will be good.
Park will be good. I don't know when that's on. I
Not
didn't check the
parkour,
schedule.
park. Just saying. Yeah. What do you think our chances with Logan and the team? What do you think?
Come on, this is a race show.
Oh, sorry. BMX.
Go ahead,
oh,
go ahead.
BMX is the winner or something, did you say?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, considering he watches handball, like, you athlete.
Equal opportunities. I like watching all sports.
Ball
Yeah.
sports.
Ball sports. Ba-boom. Yeah, can't wait. It's going to be awesome. I'm sure what'll happen is the people that we've said today, it'll be completely different.
Well, we saw a lot of crashes last time round, so I kind of mixed it up a little bit. Even Nick Kimmin crashed in practice, cracked his knee cap, and went off to win. No one would have expected that after such a big crash.
Yeah.
And won a world title after that too, with a cracked knee.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's an unpredictable sport, and as much as we'd like our favourites to get through, it's not always going to happen, is it?
No.
But
it'll be interesting, and there's a lot of talent deep, and I guess we were saying like the track is one that's going to sort everybody out too. You're either going to be able to ride it or you're not.
Well, I guess you'd hope at that level, the top 24 selected riders in the world, each male and female, you'd expect them all to be able to handle it.
yeah.
Yeah, some are going to find it easier than others though, for sure.
Yeah.
And I mean,
we'll see.
and it's a shame. I mean, without getting into it, but I mean, it's a shame to see Nick not able to defend his gold medal. That's a bit of a bummer. And I mean, I'm sure wish him all the best for his health, and hopefully he can come back at some stage. And I know he's all loved up and he's got a baby on the way, so that's probably his first priority than his gold medal, I suppose. So yeah, but no, I was bummed out to hear that. So yeah, hopefully he'll get the care and the help that he needs, and he'll be able to some way find his way back to racing at the top again.
I can't think of anything else to discuss. What about you?
Nah.
All out of juice?
All that juice. No, I was thinking about that clip that 15 posted. Isaac sprinting down the first straight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so sorry, I daydreamed for a second. I was sitting thinking, that was quick.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
Yeah. So how do you think, like, I guess with Isaac, obviously his injury with his wrist and that, do you think that would play a factor in his... I mean, I know that, us BMXers are wide different. We don't really think about injuries, but I guess, he hasn't really had a lot of healing time. And I know he went to, up to Vail in Colorado and got the best surgeon up there, does the moto guys and the NFL sort of guys to fix him up straight away. you know, do you think, you know, he'd be going, oh, you know, I don't really want to fall off in practice or, you know, get banged up?
No, I reckon he's probably, mine's just like, it's one race.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think he's one of those guys, I think he'll put it on the line.
Good, yeah.
So worry about it, you know, get the ibuprofen out the week after.
That's it. Yeah, put it in a splint and, yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. No, I just, yeah, it's just one of those things where you go, it's not a very big turnaround. And it was a bit of a worry for a bit that, you know, it might hold him back from the Olympics. But yeah, straight away on a plane and boom, got all fixed up. But yeah, so what do you think about the bikes and the helmets though?
Oh, I forgot about that. I don't know. There's some real standouts, isn't there? Like I really like Lauren's Troy Lee helmet.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, we missed a Winston on the back. That's cool. He's a great dog.
Any
He's awesome.
standouts for you apart from that one?
To be honest, I was disappointed.
Disappointed.
You know, I think there just seemed to be too many of them. Like, Troy Lee was just popping them out every day.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, yeah, stars and stripes. Stars and stripes. That, stripes. Then, I don't know.
Cam Wood's bike looked pretty cool.
I don't know.
And then you look at Sylvain and he's just running that light blue colour. You know?
I don't know. You seen Aco's?
No.
Ugh. Maybe because I'm a Stay Strong fiend, but, you know, she got a wicked-looking bike and helmet to match. So, actually, that was a standout. I was impressed with that.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
So,
I did like...
that was cool.
Yeah, and I was impressed with Kai White's bike with the purple, you know, Prince of Peckham and all that sort of stuff. And
Yeah.
silver medalist, you know, on his crank arms and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
I mean, Lauren's bike looks really good. Like, you know, the Paris silhouette in the
decals.
the decals and stuff. I like that sort of subliminal sort of thing. It's not over the top.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like right in your face. But I guess, it's up to each individual. Like, there's some bikes out there you go, wow. You know, like Molly Simpson's Maple Leaf. You know, Daylight, it's just, that's like, wow.
Yeah.
But that represents her personality, I guess. That's what she wants as an Olympic bike. So, yeah, so I guess we've got to look at those sort of things too.
Yeah.
You know? But I guess it's a time for them to just go wild, you know, because they don't get to really run a lot of their sponsors or anything like that. So I guess... Yeah. Which is a shame, in a way.
Some of them are just a bit over the top, though.
Yeah.
Like, that's my opinion.
And that's okay.
Thank you,
and
man.
we love your opinion because it's duly noted. And but no, I just think it's an exciting time. Every 4 years we all get frothy about it, and it's a good talking point, you know, around the water cooler.
But this was shorter. We didn't have to wait 4 years.
No, I know. Yeah.
So that's what made this a little bit, you know, I suppose, easier to look forward to. It wasn't like, it's 4 years because it was only like 3, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
a bit less than 4.
Yeah.
They were still wearing masks in the presentation at the last one.
That's right. Yeah.
Yep, they were too. Yeah. And there was hardly anybody there. Like, the crowds and all that were real limited, and it would have been a really weird feeling competing in handball and having no one there.
They had a pretty big crowd, you know. What a man cheering for them.
Yeah.
Must have been cold outside.
Yeah. Good old handball. I'm going to go watch that now just to see what
it's pretty cool.
The allure is.
Yeah.
You know.
All right, well, that's it from me. What about you, Shaun? Got anything else to say? You've always got something else to say.
Yeah, there'll be something.
Gary said to me, he goes, I don't talk much on here. I talk more out when the camera's not on, so I need to prove a point that I can talk more on camera.
I was literally about to say, he'll stop this and we'll start waffling.
No, I don't want to waffle because I want to get invited back. So.
Yeah, but short and sweet, we know what's going on.
Yeah.
We do.
I think.
All right, thanks for watching. Catch you next time.
Enjoy the Olympics.
Peace out.